Hey guys, Dr. Gary here from City Facial Plastics. Today I wanted to talk to you about the difference between PRP, or platelet-rich plasma, and a hair transplant for hair restoration. So this is the centrifuge that we use for PRP, and as many of you know, PRP involves taking blood, spinning it down, getting the platelets, injecting them into the scalp. The platelets then open up and they release growth factors. Those growth factors are able to stimulate your hair follicles to grow and to get thicker, to get a bit longer. And you have to keep in mind that's a temporary solution. A lot of my patients, they come in and they're not clear on that. They think that the PRP treatment is just basically going to give them the hair back forever, and it doesn't work that way. You have to replenish those growth factors when they run out. Usually it's good for about 3 to 4 months, and then you need another series of shots, or in my case I do needleless treatments sometimes in order to maintain that type of effect in the hair. The other thing to keep in mind with the PRP is if you have an area of just no hair at all, like sometimes in the temple areas, they're just lacking hair, or you have a recession that has now caused an area of just complete baldness, the PRP won't work there. So you have to have kind of a miniaturized area of hair. If you have no hair, the PRP is just not likely to make it grow back. There are some rare situations like certain types of conditions like alopecia areata or certain scarring conditions where PRP can help just restore some hair growth. But in general, for androgenic alopecia, which is what most people have when it comes to hair loss for men and women, the PRP is just not going to be effective in an area where there's just no hair. So the hair transplant is more expensive, takes longer to see results, but it will be able to work in an area where there's no hair. So you take it from usually the back of the head or the sides, or in my case I do different type of body hair harvesting, and you put it into the new location, oftentimes the scalp, and the hair will over time start to grow, and then usually that's a permanent type of fix. So that's kind of some of the differences between PRP, a temporary treatment, a cheaper treatment, and one where you can see results a little bit sooner, compared to a hair transplant that is longer of a surgery, basically takes longer to see results, it's a little bit more involved, but the results are more permanent. So those are some of the pros and cons.